Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. I'm outside Old Trafford with Fathur, and we have just lost 2-1 to Man United. An absolutely horrendous performance. 0 positives to take. 10 years going to turn into 11 years waiting for a win here. Nothing went right. We kind of felt confident, Fathur, coming on the way up, brother. Yeah. But I mean, where do you begin with that one? Because everyone was absolutely disgraceful today.
I think we got our answer in Newcastle, didn't we? We didn't turn up at all. We didn't bother to turn up. This game's supposed to be the one that answers the criticism from Sunday. This game's supposed to be the one that kick up our season. What happened today? Everything went wrong. Tactically, everything went wrong, man. Everything. I can't even pinpoint anyone because everyone's got to take the blame now. Poch, tactically naive. Players not bother turning up. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, unexcusable. 220 mil. What of midfielders? Disgrace.
Yeah, no, it was a disgrace today. I mean, I honestly thought, mate, that we would at least, come here, make a go of things, start well, do some of the things that we've been doing well, sort of in the last few weeks. But, mate, the start was horrendous. We could have, if it wasn't for Robert Sanchez saving the Bruno Fernandes penalty and another good double save, mate, we could have been 3 or 4 down inside half an hour. I mean, what do you think what was the biggest problem tonight?
The thing is crazy part is that it's a 1 step forward and then 2 step backwards. We were on the high against Tottenham Hotspur. We beat them 4-1, even though against a 9-man. Then we battled Man City 4-4, and then we all of a sudden we lost 4-1 to Newcastle. Then we beat Brighton 3-2, and then we lost again 2-1 to United. This is, by the way, the worst United team I've seen. I've been coming here for about 3 times now, and I haven't seen any positive at all coming out for this ground. It's just, I think this is a curse as well for us. I think this ground has been our Achilles heel for the past 3 years now.
Bro, we haven't won it for 11 years now, it'll be.
Juan Mata, that's the last goal. And do you know what? This is probably the biggest chance that we've had so far this season. The fact that we've been clowning Man United a lot this season, ever since people are already turning Ten Hag out. And now we're the laughing stock now. We're the laughing stock right now, though, Charlie. I can't even it's just like our heads are gone at this point. It's just...
Bro, I hear it. We've bantered Arsenal in the past, we've bantered United in the past, but right now I think we're going to have to hold it and accept that we are that banter club right now, Yes, we spent a lot of money. Yes, there's inconsistencies in the team. Yes, there's a lot of young players, but that is not an excuse for not turning up and doing the basics in football. I thought we would dominate that midfield battle today, and they played through us with ease. How many times have we watched United this season? Their midfield is so easy to play through, and yet they absolutely dominated us. Enzo and Caicedo got the runaround from McTominay, from Bruno. It was embarrassing. But, bro, we had Conor Gallagher missing through suspension today. How much do you think we missed him and his pressing?
I don't think we missed Gallagher a lot from this game. And the fact that for me, I thought for me that was could have been a better been set up, by Pochettino, because I thought that for me Gallagher looks kind of like a reckless player in some sense, even though he likes to run it around, but at the same time his discipline is still kind of disappoint him down. And I feel for some of these players like Enzo Caicedo, they're gonna go back at home and then look at themselves, and then because that performance was the worst I've seen so far from those two, and even I can't even defend those two, let alone the performance on the pitch. And now what are we gonna do? Because we've got Everton. Basically, we've got the easiest run of fixtures, but let's not forget, all of them are a low block team. All of them are fighting for the relegation spot. At the moment, we look like a team that's fighting for that relegation spot. It's not looking good at the moment, and the state of our fan base, especially, they're in a meltdown. But at the same time, I'm just looking at things right now, the bigger picture. What is our actual process? Because I'm not seeing enough progress at the moment.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like, every time you think we're making some progress, we then turn up and we do a performance like Newcastle. We turn up and we do a performance like this one tonight. I mean, why do you think we just weren't at it at all tonight from minute one? I think we played about 3 good minutes in this match, and that was 3 minutes in first half stoppage time when we got the goal. We didn't really create any chances. We should have conceded 5 or 6 goals if it wasn't for Sanchez and United's poor finishing. I was just speaking to Lewis before, and like, this is not just the worst performance this season. Would you agree that this is one of the worst performances in a long time? And this, I'll be honest, bro, this is one of the worst Chelsea matches I've ever been to.
Oh, absolutely. I could not fully agree with you 100% there. And the fact that we've got too many players out there. Reece James is supposed to be our club captain. He just, when he came on the pitch, he looked like a reckless player, just slipping all over the place. This is supposed to be our club captain. Are we going to start asking ourselves some question that the fact that everything went wrong from the top to bottom? When are we going to ask ourselves a question about our board right now? Looking at the moment, the project right now is looking like stinky at the moment. If we fire Poch in the next couple of games now, if we haven't turned our corner, we lost to Everton, then we lost to Sheffield United. What's going to happen then? Oh, we're going to go back to 0 again. So you ask yourself the question: what is the whole point of a project in the beginning if you're going to hire Poch and then make ourselves look worse now?
I mean, I think we have to stick with it and hope that things will get better. I don't think getting rid of the manager really solves anything. I mean, I wanted to talk on something, you know, obviously a lot of teams play out from the back and stuff, and we saw against Newcastle we can do good build-up play, but tonight the play from the back was absolutely atrocious. And for what Sanchez is a good shot stopper, his fucking passing out from the back is awful. It is absolutely shocking. The amount of times we were giving the ball away, he gave the ball away in dangerous areas. The amount of time the defence is just giving the ball away, the midfield giving the ball away. I mean, how worried? I don't think, like, we're not going to stop playing out from the back. We are going to keep doing it. But how concerned are you about how shocking our play out from the back is, and the fact that we're conceding a lot of goals? Another 2 goals conceded tonight. 4 against City, 4 against Newcastle, 2 against Brighton, and now another 2 tonight. How concerned are you about our play out from the back and our defensive frailties it sees at the moment?
I could not agree with you more. It's really concerning at the moment, and like you said, playing from the back can be dodgy at times, especially against a good teams like maybe against Man City, but against Man United, I thought we should have done better playing from the back, because there is no leadership from the back. There is no voices. There is no kind of like organization. Everyone was disjointed, left, right, and centre. It was clueless. There was no cohesion from the back. Everything was just like panicking, just pass after pass. It was missed pass after pass. It's just hard to watch at times. And then by the time we get into Everton, we're going to see more of this playing from the back. But again, it's really concerning a lot, though. It's really concerning the fact that there's no real leadership. You cannot rely on Thiago Silva, who is 40 years old, on the peak of his retirement now, to do some work. Other players got to step up, and that is where I'll go back to the bigger picture again. The recruitment has been poor from the beginning. Why are people so... why are some people scared to criticize the board in terms of our recruitment?
No, bro, I hear you. Like, if we genuinely, if the target this season was to qualify for the Champions League, then the ownership should have given us a squad capable of doing that. Because this squad right now, for me, is not capable of doing that. There's too many inexperienced players in it. There's too many players that aren't at a good enough level right now, that haven't reached the top level. If we wanted to get that Champions League qualification this season as a genuine thing, we should have provided Pochettino with a squad that would have been capable of doing that. I mean, when you see results like this and how the season started, I think we're still 10th, luckily, because Brentford lost or whatever. But do you start to lose a little bit of faith in what we're doing when you see results like this?
Absolutely. And the fact that, again, like I said earlier about the run of games that we've got in December, it's a crunch time as well, because we're going to bump into the most crucial fixtures of all this season as well. We've got Carabao Cup against Newcastle. We've got Preston North End in the FA Cup. Now, the crunch time as well, because we need some players to coming back into the team as well, because at the moment, it's really looking peak. Like I even cannot rely how good Nkunku will be. I cannot even rely how Lavia will be, man. It's gonna be massive tough to us. And by the time if we get into bad run of the results, by the time we get into Christmas break, then everyone's gonna start turning on Poch. I would not be surprised at all after that.
Yeah, no, I hear this run of fixtures is really crucial, and we have to get back to winning ways on Sunday. I mean, just to round out, mate, how are you feeling about Sunday's game? Obviously, we travelled to Everton. We don't tend to do particularly well this. We won there on the opening day last season, but it's not a place we do that well up. They're going to be up for it. How do you see that one going? I mean, what needs to be different? I mean, everything needs to be different, doesn't it? Like we cannot turn up and do what we did tonight on Sunday. It would be inexcusable. How do you see that one going to round out?
I would love to see us kind of performance really consistent in it. I would love to see kind of like some tactical, cohesion, organisation on the pitch. At the moment, it's like I've seen some disoriented squad without any leadership at all, and that's been the main issue so far. Comes into Sunday, and it's gonna be on Sunday. I would love to see some players respond on Sunday after this defeat, because all of us going to travel up there, expect us to win, expect that 3 points, and I want to see players come into Everton angry and have some response.